All right, since it came up in a little thread that we were talking about the rules from the sand, so I'm going to demonstrate shots that are legal from the sand, what you can do if you don't want to hit from the sand, and then if any questions come up, guys, please feel free to ask. So let's get to it. All right, guys, ball lands in the sand. So first and foremost, can't pick it up. Can't scoop it up and do a flop shot or a low to high or anything. You got to play it as it lies. The sand is unique where we don't have to move the ball back. We just play it right from where it is. Unlike when I'm on the fairway or if I'm on the putting green doing something other than putting, I got to move up to a stick length back. So that is not in play when we're in the sand. So don't worry about moving the ball. Let's say I land in a fairway bunker and I try to sidecar, or I just know my sidecar is not going to go very far. Well, I can take the ball out of the sand for a penalty stroke, move it 5 paces away from where it went in. So if, let's say, the ball went in right over here in the sand, approximately, I move 5 paces directly away from the hole. Can't move closer to the hole. I've got to move in a direct line away from the hole. I do that if I land in a fairway bunker. There's no way my sidecar is going to do anything, so I'll just take the penalty stroke and then I'll just try to throw a bomb and make up for it. So if I'm in the sand, what shots am I allowed to do? Well, you're allowed to do a putting motion to hit the ball out of the sand. Again, play it right where it lies. Don't touch it, don't pick it up to clean it. I personally don't like putting out of the sand because we all know you don't get much distance with that, so I've never done that. Initially, the shot that was allowed besides putting was the sidecar. So the sidecar, as you guys know, is our scooping shot. Okay, I'll face you just so you guys can see. I can play this wherever I want. I can be behind the ball and scoop it out. I can be ahead of the ball and scoop it out. All right, again, there's no spotting the ball when you're in the sand. However, I have to do a continuous motion to do my scoop. So that applies to a couple of other shots. The trebuchet, for instance. You know, I'm not picking my ball up and like deciding where I'm going. With my sidecar, I let that ball come to rest. With my sidecar, I see where I want to go, and I get that sucker out as far as I need to go. The other shot that comes into play is the trebuchet. So again, as long as I don't touch the ball, my stick, my fling head is allowed to touch the sand, and I get in position. Again, I'm ahead of the ball, behind the ball, that doesn't matter. Play it where it lies, right? It's only situation you can do that in is in the sand. So again, my trebuchet shot, scoop that, one continuous motion. I'm not stopping it. I'm not taking time to get it in the fling head and take the shot. Now the other shot that was discussed at the New Swarm Classic was, all right, so if I'm allowed to do scooping shots, can I do almost a low to high to get the ball out of the sand? And it was ruled by Alex as yes, I don't see a problem with that. You're not touching the ball, you're not picking it up, you're doing one fluid motion to scoop it out. I'm going to do this and go kind of over the camera. Watch me nail it. I'm not trying to though. And the idea is one fluid motion scooping it up, and I'm hoping with this shot I can get some more distance. Yeah, it's a little better than a sidecar, but as long as you do a shot, one of those three, the sidecar, the trebuchet, and I don't even know what we would call that shot. Again, another instance of Dan Dillinger's brilliance of analyzing this game. He came up with that idea, so I don't know what we would call that. We can come up with a name for that that sand shot. So what do you want to call this shot, guys? I'm in, it's in the sand, and I'm gonna do a low to high motion, scoop it in one motion and get it out. So from how I was explaining the rules and from what I like to do, those are the 3 shots that I do when I'm in the sand. So hope that clarifies some of the rules in the sand. And of course, remember guys, rake up your footprints, leave it better than you saw it when you got in, so you keep the golf courses happy, and they'll be happy to host us whenever we want to go there. I hope this helps. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you soon in Virginia.